All right, it's summertime, which means it's time for a new summer Mountain Dew, and this time it's back. Summer Freeze, and we've got the regular version and the zero sugar Summer Freeze. We're going to try them both right now, see how they are, see if it's refreshing, see if it's changed. If I remember how the one last time was, I'm not too sure, but it's here. It's new to you this year anyway, so let's try it out right now. All right, so Mountain Dew Summer Freeze is back, and I was just thinking, oh, it's summertime. Where's the 4th of July or the summer one? I couldn't remember when they came out. I thought this came out last year, but actually I looked it up, and the one from last year, 2024, at least according to my thumbnails here, was the three American ones: Star Spangled Splash, Freedom Fusion, and the blue one that I can't read on the thumbnail right there. The last time we got Summer Freeze was actually apparently in 2023. It was Summer Freeze, and back then they called it MTN Mitten Dew. I guess I didn't even remember or realize that they've gone back to Mountain Dew again, or Mountain established 1948 Dew. Back then, the Summer Freeze logo, or little thingy on it, says "Dew with a blast of summer Americana," which was not really descriptive. Didn't really say much of what it was. It was bomb hop flavored or whatever you think. This time it says right there, cherry, lemon, and raspberry. So that's, you got your cherry, you got your lemon, and your blue raspberry. So cherry, lemon, raspberry, Mountain Dew. How is it going? Let's start with the regular one this time. Yeah, it's got kind of that little citrusy Mountain Dew taste or smell to it. Nothing too crazy. And it does have a little bit of a sweetness and a bite to it. I guess that's, yeah, there's the cherry. Okay, so the aftertaste is kind of the cherry. First off, you kind of get the blue raspberry, the sweetness of the blue raspberry, and a little bit of that tart, and then some of the sour. And again, they put this lemon, cherry, raspberry in my brain. If I had not read this just a second ago, would I have pinpointed all this? Probably not. I would have thought it's some sort of lemonade or blue raspberry. But not bad. It's not super sour. It's not like a lemonade or anything like that. But it does kind of have that aftertaste, especially of the cherry, that you can think, oh yeah, the popsicle type of stuff going on there. So after already having been indoctrinated in thinking that this is what it's supposed to taste like, I do kind of taste it. So not bad at all. Pretty good overall with the taste there. Now let's go to the zero sugar. Not too artificial, but not really that Mountain Dew smell either. Definitely doesn't taste like the last one. I don't really taste much of anything. Again, as is usual, kind of unfair pitting the regular sugar version against the zero sugar. But I don't really specifically taste a distinct cherry or lemon or even a raspberry. If they went with one, and because it's artificial, there's only so much they can sweeten it with. But this doesn't really taste like much of any of the flavors. It's really, again, one of those times. There's a couple times I'm always just kind of man, it doesn't really taste like anything. There's a muted flavor to it, but it's not like a dark berry or nothing like that. It's not really super refreshing or crisp like the lemon. If any of those, there's a somewhat of a raspberry going on, but it's not really distinct tart or blue or anything like that. And that's just me thinking. Like, this just tastes like kind of artificially sweetened carbonated water. You know, it's a little on the blue spectrum side of stuff. And then maybe that's just because I'm looking at it and thinking, like, if I'm just like, it's like, what flavor do I get there? I can't really tell. So this is just kind of like a whole bunch of nothing, which is, again, a pretty big contrast compared to the other one. So to summarize, 2025 Summer Freeze Mountain Dew does kind of surprisingly taste like a combination of cherry, lemon, and blue raspberry. The zero sugar version is also the zero flavor version. It's not necessarily bad. It's just kind of like a void, a carbonated drink that is just, you know, it's not sugary, but it's, you know, it's just kind of like a, if you just want to drink something, it's like the vape equivalent of Mountain Dew. It's just like there for you to have a oral fixation and kind of like sip on. And okay, it's like, you know, if you don't want to drink carbonated water, sparkling water, La Croix, or anything like that, get yourself some Summer Freeze. Enjoy the aesthetic of the bottle, and you know, think of the summertime. But not really flavor wise. It's got a lot going for it. So really kind of weird. Try them both if you want to experience the big comparing and contrasting difference between these two. So surprisingly good on the Summer Freeze. Surprisingly void of anything on the zero sugar. So try them both if you can. Thanks for watching in the meantime, and I'll talk to you next time. See you next time, perhaps. Maybe we'll talk. See you then.